Okay, cool. For the sequence, it might be good for you guys. I'm not going to start here because you won't be able to see me that well. But if you start at the top of your mat, so if you've got your device in front of you, because for half of the class, you'll be working in this space and backwards or forwards. So if you've got the device in front of you, that would work quite nicely. And then when we go down onto the mat, whether you go to the side with it, that's up to you. So if you have a band, then great, have your band. If you don't have a band, don't worry. But if you've got your band, just put it near your sort of top of the mat as well. So that can go up there. I'm going to start in the middle, but that's just so you can see me a bit better. On Wednesday, we didn't do much leg stuff. So today we're doing a bit more leg work, quads, glutes, and then we will go down and do our work on some forward stuff, which we didn't do on Wednesday, and then just finish up with some stretches at the back. Okay. So to start with, we're just going to roll down, just get everything a little bit looser. So just start by tucking your chin into your chest, dropping the shoulders from the ears, and starting to sort of just curl your back, C shape through the upper back, roll down to the mat. Let your fingers just hover, just brush the mat. And then when you're ready, start to anchor. And just restack that spine. Tuck your tailbone in, come up, and roll out those shoulders. Once more, drop the chin in, allow your breastbone to soften so the shoulders roll forwards. Roll, 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 down towards the mat. Good, just hang there. Maybe straighten the left knee a little bit more. And allow the right knee to bend slightly. Straighten the right knee a bit more and allow the left knee to bend. And then soften both as much as you need just to be able to peel back up again. Drop the shoulders from the ears and just get yourself ready to go into some squats. So feet sort of shoulder-ish width apart. Whatever you want to do with your arms, I keep mine out in front and then press them down. So drop yourself down into that squat position, and I tend to press through as I come back up. Okay, so drop down, press through as you come back up. Try and keep those knees stacking over your feet, close to the heels as you can. And if you can get a bit lower, work those quads a bit more, great. Five more. Ooh. 7. Push the hip forwards at the top. And next time we go down, we're going to do a heel lift. So down, tip forwards, lift those heels nice and high. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Press the heels down and then come out of your squat as you press the emphasis through the heels as you come up. Squat down again. Keep that back nice and straight. Lift those heels to tip forwards onto your toes. Squat a little bit lower if you can, if you've lifted the heels, so that you just work a little bit more through your quads. Then when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, press down through the heels and keep pressing through the heels as you stand back up. Okay, back down again. Lift the heels, squat a bit further if you can. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Press down through the heels. Press through the heels as you come back up. Good. A few more. Back down. Lift the heels. Drop a bit lower into your squat. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Press the heels down. Emphasis through the heels as you come up. Good. A few more. Down. Lift the heels. Lower your bum. Squat lower. Work through those thighs. 3, 2, 1. Press the heels down and press up. 2 more. Lift the heels, lower further. 3, 2, 1. Press the heels down. Keep pressing those heels as you come and open the hips. And last one. Squatting down. Lift the heels, lower. Keep your back straight down. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press those heels down and come back up. Well done. Now we're going to roll down and pick up the band that's in front of you. So roll down, pick up that band. As you come back up, place the band under the back of your shoulders, through the armpits, and into that goalpost position. Okay? So if you're at the top of the mat, we're going to do a step back. So if you step back with your, let me just check this a second. Step back with your right foot. Okay. Lower yourself down into that lunge position, split squat. Rotate the right arm forward. It's upper back rotation. Unrotate. Shoulder press through the band. Draw the elbows wide and down. Keep the chest open. And then press through the right toes and come back up. That's our sequence. Okay. So step back with that right leg. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Hover above the mat. Rotate the right elbow forwards. You're twisting that upper spine. Unrotate back. Shoulder press up through the band. Elbows nice and wide as you come down. Drop the shoulders from the ears. Press down and stand back up nice and tall. Okay, 6 more. Step back with the right foot. Drop down to split squat. Rotate. Right arm forward. Left arm behind. Unrotate. Shoulder press up. Elbows wide as you come down. Back up to standing. Okay, same again. I'm just going to check. Go back. Make sure everyone's in that position. The elbows are wide. Band's not out here. Elbows are wide. Good. Rotate. Rotate forwards. Unrotate. Shoulder press. Elbows wide. Step back. Yep, well done. Okay, I think we've got 2 or 3 more. So step back with that right foot. Drop down. Rotate the upper trunk. Unrotate. Shoulder press up. Shoulder press down. Step forward. Make it next one the last one. Back. Drop down. Upper trunk rotation. Back to the center. Shoulder press up. Shoulder press down. Press and step forwards. Okay. Onto the other leg. Step back with the left. Drop down. Rotate the left arm forwards. Right arm behind you. Unrotate. Shoulder press up. Shoulder press wide. And press forward. Okay, 5 more. Step back. Drop down. Rotate that upper trunk. Come back. Shoulder press up. Aim for the elbows to bend and be wide as they come down. And then press forward. Good. Last 4. Back. Drop. Rotate. Unrotate. Shoulder press up. Back down. Press and come forwards. Last 3. Drop down. Keep that chest open. Good. Last one. I'm getting my numbers muddled up, aren't I? Sorry. Drop down. Rotate. Unrotate. Shoulder press up. Shoulder press wide. And press forward. Good. Well done. I should have got the quads a bit. Drop the band down by your side. And we're going to just place our hands wide. So hands, fingers spread, hands wide, either side in front of your foot or feet. Yep. So in the position that they would be, bend the knees, when we're going to step back into our full press up position, we're not doing press ups, we're going to take the left foot back behind you, take the right foot back behind you. So we're in this position. And we are doing our pike, plank, hover combo. Okay? So press through the heels, lift the hips, and press down. And then as you come forwards, bring the knees towards the hips and bend at the knees. Look at straightening your back and drawing that pubic bone to your tummy button. And then from here, take the knees away from the hips again. Bring yourself into full plank position. Okay, ready to go into pike again. Press down through the hands, press through the heels. Press your hips back and high. When you're ready, draw that pubic bone to your tummy button. Drop the knees, bring the knees and hips closer together. And hover off the mat. Keep pubic bone and tummy button engaged. Now take the knees away from the hips. Draw your chest forwards between the space between your hands. Keep going round with that. Press up to pike. Down to hover. Press through the heels, take the knees away from the hips. Good. Back up again. Up to pike. Press down through those heels. Bend the knees. Bring them in line with your hips. And hover. Good. And then take the knees away again. Press through the heels. Full plank position. Well done. Couple more. Back up to pike. Bring that pubic bone to tummy button. Connect the knees in line with the hips. Hover off the mat. Now press through the heels. Draw the knees away. Full plank position. Last one. Up to pike. Down to hover. Full plank position. Good. Back to hover. Draw yourself back to hover here. And then drop one knee and drop the other knee. Good. So from here, we're going to work on our tummy. So think about having your hands towards, sort of not quite the top of the mat, about a third of the way down. Feet are relaxed. Shins are obviously on the mat. And we're going to come into a lumbar extension or cobra pose. So slide those hips forwards. Keep the breastbone up. Maybe look towards the front of the room. Bring your thighs down onto the mat. Then your hips down onto the mat. Keep the elbows tucked into your side. And bring your chest down. And we're going to bring this up into a child's pose. Okay, so from here, bring your hands sort of just about bra strap line for ladies or middle of your ribs. Keep the fingers spread, keep your elbows in at your side. Top of the neck nice and long, shoulders down from the ears. Start to curl up the back. When you're going to lift your hips, draw that pubic bone to tummy button. Bring your hips in line with your knees and bring yourself back to child's pose. Okay, hold on, just go through that sequence again. So coming out of child's pose, 3-4 point, down onto the front of your thighs. Keep the arms straight. Hips come down, elbows bend, stay in at your chest wall. Lower the sternum down to the mat. And then press up again. Press through the hands, lift the chest. Lift the hips when you're ready and take those hips back to your knees. Bum back to your heels. Into child's pose. Bring yourself forward I'm going to lie straight down on the mat. Okay. Straight down on the mat. And we're going to now take our arms, so in the same position that they were in when we were doing our reverse lunge, they were out to the sides with our elbows bent. So making a goalpost, does that make sense? So the elbows bent to 90 degrees. You've got a right angle at your armpits and they're hovering off the mat, and your breastbone is hovering off the mat and your gaze is straight down. We're going to roll forwards those tennis balls straight above our head and then roll those tennis balls wide, but bring the elbows into the side of your waist. Okay. So roll those tennis balls up, hands meet above the top, and then keep the elbows wide as they come into the side of your waist. Okay, let's try again. So rolling those tennis balls up. If you've got it, just keep going with some repetitions. Lengthen that tailbone. Keep that sternum hovering off the mat. And forwards. And back and in. Well done. Forwards. Back and in. Just check that you're tucking your tailbone in. So really lengthening the lowest part of the spine. And drawing that pubic bone to your tummy button. 2 more. 1. And 2. Good. Bring the hands back by your side. And then lift up through that sternum again. Bring yourself up onto your knees with the hands flat. Into that little kind of half press up position, half plank position. Knees together, feet together. And we're doing a tricep press. So bring those elbows in to brush your rib cage as the sternum lowers to the mat. Then press back up again. Okay, same down. Sternum's lowering down, elbows are staying nice and tucked in. And press back up. Good. 3. Keep that pubic bone, tummy button connection, lengthen through your spine. 4. Keep those elbows nicely tucked in. 5. 6. I'm going to try and manage 2 more. 7. 8. Okay, 2 more now. 9. Should be getting the backs of your arms, the triceps. 10. Well done. Okay, good stuff. More like you can. Well done, everyone. That's good. And we're going to go on to our back. Okay. And just do a few stretches to finish. So arms out to the side, knees together, heels together. Take the knees off to one side. So just rotating that lower back. Keep your gaze up at the ceiling. Come through the center. And come off to the left-hand side. Keep your legs in line so they're stacked on top of each other. And then come back to the ceiling. Okay, hands behind the back of your right leg. Relax those shoulders, drop the shoulders. Leg is straight up in the air as best you can. And we're drawing that big toe down towards our shins and trying to straighten the back of the knee. And then circling that foot, making a really big circle with our toes. Both directions. 1, 2, good. Little hug in, squeeze the knee, place that leg back down, place the other leg back up to the ceiling, hands behind the back of the thigh, straighten the knee, pull those toes down towards your shin, press the heel up to the ceiling, and then when you're ready, really big circle with those toes. Just keep pulling those toes down as they come back towards you in that circle. Okay, squeeze in with that knee. And then before we do our roll-ups, finish, because that's 23 minutes, we're going to have our knees double tabletop, hands behind our heads, coming up, lifting the chin up into like our crunch position. Hold it there, and we're going to do alternate toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. Hold the legs there, little crunches up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. Going into alternate obliques. One leg out, one elbow to knee. So press out with the right leg. Keep the left knee in. Take the right elbow to the left knee. Then alternate to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Halfway. Focus for the last few. Really press away with that straight leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Arms up behind you. Arms start to come forwards. Couple of roll-ups into sitting before we finish. Roll up. Sit yourself nice and tall. Backs of the legs nice and tall. Lower back nice and straight. Right up to the ceiling. Roll yourself back down. I'm just going to have to watch. Arm hurt. Well done. Good. Arms over your head. And then one more to come up. Well done. You can squeeze one more in. Feel free to squeeze one more in. Done. Good. Excellent. Okay. That was a 25 minutes blast again.